Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How you guys doing today? Today I'm coming to you from the comfort of my couch. A little bit different. I wanted to be cozy as I was speaking to you. But as you can tell by the title, I recently quit my job. Just under a month ago, I quit my 9 to 5. And I just wanted to come and share with you guys my story, my journey. Because I know when I was going through the journey, I watched a lot of videos like this. And this just helped me and encouraged me and made sure that I can get through it. So just want to explain to you exactly where I am now, what I'm doing, why did I quit. So let's just jump into it. So I think this whole journey started about 2 years ago. So 2 years ago, you know, I was getting ready for my wedding, and getting ready for my wedding means that I'm in the gym. So it was one day I was getting ready, getting dressed, just about to head out to the gym, and then I just heard the Lord say, you're gonna quit your job in year 5 of working there. So when I heard that, I was excited. Of course, when the Lord speaks and it's something that, you know, you want to hear, you get excited. So I was excited, and I was like, oh, I'm quitting my job. And I got all these business plans in my head. I got so many plans in my head that I was like, okay, so it's about time. But I was also planning my wedding. So I was like, okay, I'm going to quit my job. And that was in 2016, and we're now in 2018. Just to fast forward, now it was September 2017. So 2 years had gone past, and I was still waiting for that time. And I knew, you know, 2018 will be my 5th year, but I hadn't heard of anything. But I was still waiting, like, okay, I know I'm gonna quit my job soon, and I could kind of feel it. But I was like, okay, I know the Lord said it, but when is it gonna happen? So it was the 2nd of September 2017, and I know this, and I'm just stretching for my journal because I write everything down. Like, I have a journal, and I write everything down to make sure that I know what the Lord is saying to me. So anyways, it was September the 2nd, and I just came back from a conference, and the conference was talking about, you know, your calling and your purpose in life. And I really feel at that conference that it was I was reminded about what my purpose and what my calling was. And I journaled down, and I like to look at my notes because it just reminds me of how amazing it is. But I journaled down, and I said, you know, I write to the Lord, and I'm like, I feel like you're calling me to do YouTube, and you're calling me to study, you know, your word more. And that was September the 2nd, 2017. So, you know, I just kind of just went along with that. And that's when you guys will see, there's a video on my channel saying that I'm back, and I'm back. And that's when I came back on YouTube, and I announced that I'm back. So just to fast forward, about 2 weeks after, it was September the 18th, and I was at work, and my co-worker, she recently announced that she was leaving, and I was just talking to her about her plans, about what she's doing. And as I was talking to her, I heard in my spirit, like, the Lord say, your time is coming, your time is coming. So I was like, okay. So as I was talking to her, you know, I kept hearing, your time is coming. So as soon as I finished talking to her, I turned back into my desk, back to my working zone, and I just felt like the Lord hit me, and he's like, you're gonna quit your job in January 2018. And like, I have no words to describe it, but I knew it was God, because it was just such a strong power that just hit me and just took over me. And I was like, whoa. And I started crying hysterically, like just crying and crying. And I was crying for 2 reasons. One reason was because I was super happy, because I remember 2 years ago hearing that I'll quit my job, you know, when it comes to my 5th year working there. But then I was also scared, because I was like, okay, I'm quitting my job, but what's the plan? Like, I don't have a plan. All those business plans that I had 2 years ago, I don't see none of them rolling out. So what is the plan? You're telling me to quit my job. It doesn't make sense. What am I quitting my job for? So anyways, that day I couldn't even focus at work. I was just in total shock and disbelief, and I couldn't believe that the Lord had told me to quit my job. And for some reason, I thought it was going to be in May, because May marks 5 years of me being at my previous job. But 2018 marks the 5th year in total. And you know how God works. I thought it would be May, because I thought I would have been further in, you know, what I'm doing. So I thought everything would have been fine by May. But God works in his own way, where he comes at a time when you least expect it, but he's always at the right time. So anyways, after I heard it, and in September, after I heard that I was quitting my job, I came and I told my husband, and I was like, the Lord told me to quit my job. And I had to make sure that I had tears in my eyes, because I had to show him that this was real. But he was like, okay, so what do you want to do about it, and what are you going to do? And I said, to be honest, I don't know. I'm stepping into the unknown, but I just feel that the Lord is calling me to quit my job. So you know, we spoke, and we had a conversation, and from that we decided that we were going to fast. So we fasted together, and I fasted for 3 months. So from September to the end of December, I fasted once a week, and I fasted and I didn't eat and I didn't drink for 8 hours of a day. And that was for me to kind of hear from the Lord whether or not I was really gonna quit my job. And I fasted and make sure that I didn't drink water or any food, because I needed to be so dependent on God, because I knew what I was gonna do was gonna rely me to be dependent on God, because I cannot do this by myself. And by me fasting and, you know, not drinking water and not eating food was helping me to symbolize this is how it's going to feel like when I need to put trust in God. And that helped me. So during the time that I fasted, you know, the God began to reveal to me what it is that I want to do, and God began to reveal to me what it is that I'm going to be doing. And, you know, it was kind of hard, and I'm not going to say that it was easy. It was really, really, really hard, because I'm trying to figure out a plan. I'm trying to figure out, oh my gosh, I'm gonna quit my job. What does this mean, you know, for us as a family? I'm just trying to figure everything out. And God just kept saying, you're gonna quit your job, you're gonna quit your job, I need you to quit your job, I need you to quit your job. And I was like, oh my gosh. But the thing that was so soothing was that God was telling me that I'm gonna quit my job to do something that I've been desiring to do, something that I've wanted to do for a long time. But I never thought it would have come, you know, at this moment in time, or I didn't think it would come like right now. So just to kind of go in more detail about confirmation, month after month as I fasted, you know, the God revealed to me that I was going to quit again. And then I'll go back and be like, are you serious? And they'll be like, yeah, you're going to quit again. And it was in October, so September 18th he told me, and then October 27th, I think, it was a Friday, and I was coming back from a work conference. So I had been, you know, selected to go for a work conference, and like everybody wasn't selected to go, but I was selected to go to the work conference. And I was kind of battling with God, like, okay, why do I need to go on this conference, Lord? Because I know I'm going to quit my job. But it just worked out that I had to go. So I went to the conference, and the conference was amazing. Like, I was inspired to work hard again at my job. So on my way home, on my drive home, I was kind of like, okay, God, why did I go to that conference? What was the purpose of me going to that conference? Because I didn't feel like, I feel like I'm ready to work in my job again, but you're telling me to quit my job. Like, it doesn't make sense. And I was driving home, and I was like, okay, Lord, if you want me to quit my job, I need you to give me a clear message. I need you to speak to me directly. I need you to hit me like lightning. I need a strong Wi-Fi connection. Like, I was going in, and I was like, Lord, you need to speak to me. You need to let me know if I'm going to quit my job, because this is not a joke. So I was speaking with so much authority and so much like passion that I really need to know, like, am I going to quit my job, or am I not going to quit my job? Because I just came back from this conference. I feel ready to work again. Well, what's the deal? So anyways, as I was driving home, I was speaking with such an authoritative tone of voice, and instantly my voice tone switched to a very peaceful tone. And the tone was like, you know, just speaking to me, and like, this is what peace feels like. And the tone of the voice was just so soothing. And because as I was speaking to God, I felt like a thorn was in my chest, and I felt like something was not peaceful, and I felt like something was not right. And that's because I wanted to celebrate that I had just learned all this information, and I was going to apply it at work, and I was going to do better at work, and I can last to the next year. But I just didn't feel right inside of me. So like, my voice change switched, and like, peace just took over, and God started speaking to me in a peaceful way, and was like, this is what peace feels like. This is what it feels like to be calm. This is what it feels like to know that everything is okay. So instantly when I heard that, I was like, okay, something is changing. Then my voice changed again, and it was like an authoritative voice. And I heard the Lord like tell me, Rachel, you're going to quit your job. And if you don't quit your job, you're going to see what's going to happen. And he told me, don't worry about anything. I'm going to look after you. And he told me exactly what I'm going to do. And I was like, okay, wow. And as I was driving, I was actually driving while this was happening. And as I was driving, my eyes were blinking. And as I was blinking, it was like red sign was in my eyes. And it was like a warning sign. And this is true. This is not me making this up. This is really true. And this is how I knew when I heard that, and the Lord said, you need to quit your job. And he was like giving me a warning, like, if I don't quit my job, then I'm going to see. And I was like, okay, this is real. I need to quit my job. So this was October. And I still had November, and I still had December. And I had moments when I was down, and I had moments when I was up. And I had moments when I was like, okay, Lord, I don't get it. You want me to quit my job, and I don't understand what you want me to do. I'm trying to figure it out. But I noticed through this whole time, I was journaling. And I have this journal, and I have another journal here. And I was journaling exactly like, you know, everything that came to my mind about what he wants me to do. And I just, you know, I would go, I don't want to show you my notes, but I would go out on my lunch break and I would just write, and I will come home and I would just zone out and try and figure out, okay, what is it that you want me to do? What are you calling me to do? And then what is so amazing about this whole situation is I quit my job because the Lord gave me my desire, and this is pretty much what is the best part about this. So as you guys know, I've been on YouTube. I started YouTube in 2013, and this is something that I've wanted to do for a long time. I've tried to do YouTube, you know, while working full-time, and I've always wanted to do YouTube full-time, right? I've always wanted to do YouTube full-time, and that's why I said when God told me that I'm gonna quit my job, I was kind of like, hold on a minute, like I'm not where I need to be when in YouTube world. Like I'm not at where I think I need to be in order to quit my job, right? But God works in a way where it's not my timing, it's his timing. And he told me that, you know, Rachel, I need you to quit your job. I need you to, you're gonna go and you're gonna do YouTube full time. And I also was desiring to learn and study more about God and understand who God is more. And that was another prayer of mine. And, you know, it's opened the door, and I'm actually going to be going to Bible school too. So, you know, God heard my prayer and God heard my desires. And I was here kind of complaining, like, what do you mean I'm going to quit my job? I can't quit my job. I can't do this. I was just going off and off. And I realized that I had to turn it around and realize that this is something that I've prayed for. I've prayed to do YouTube. I want to do YouTube full time. I'm wanting to do this. This is such a desire and excitement, a drive for me. And he opened the door and he's allowed me to come and do YouTube full time. And he's allowed me to, you know, go to school and learn about his word more. So I'm so excited. I just wanted to share that journey with you because I know sometimes, you know, God can tell you to do something and it's like, what do you mean? Like, bruh, who you talking to? Like, I ain't gonna do that. And that's exactly how I was feeling. I was like, okay, this doesn't make sense. But I quit my job January the 8th, 2018. I walked into work and I handed in my letter of recognition, or I told them that I was resigning, and it was so hard. I'm not gonna say that it was easy. It was a really hard 3 months. It was a very hard journey trying to understand what it was. You know, people are like, oh, you're so brave, oh yeah, and I'm like, it is God, it is all by faith. I am doing this by faith because I know that God has a plan for me and God has a purpose for me. And he's given me exactly the desire of my heart. And I also wanted to let you guys know that God gives you the desires of our heart. Like, this is a desire that I've had in my heart. You know, I love talking about beauty, I love talking about hair, and I love talking about fashion, and I just love, you know, just sharing God. And I get to do that on my platform here. He's opened the door where I get to do that as a full-time YouTuber, and I get to go to school, and I get to go and study his word, and I get to learn more about that, just so that I can be more, you know, more like him. And I'm so excited to let you guys know, to share that with you, that I'm going to be on my platform a lot more. You guys are going to see a lot more content. That's why, you know, for the last couple of weeks I've been able to put out videos consistently, and my goal is to continue and just to strengthen up myself. I'm trying to navigate this whole thing, but just know that I'm going to be here. This is my new platform. This is my new job. I'm going to be doing this full time. So I'm just sharing with you guys like why I quit my job and what I'm doing right now. It's an exciting journey. It's really a journey, and you know, there's good days and there's bad days, but I can just say that, you know, knowing that this is a desire of my heart and knowing that this is something that I've wanted to do for a long time just reminds me every single morning that God is with me and it's all worth it. So I'm excited to bring you guys in on my journey. I plan on doing, you know, 2 videos and potentially a vlog during the week, and I'm saying that because I need to say it out loud so I can do it. But anyways, I'm planning on doing 2 beauty videos, or two videos and then a vlog during the week, and I'm trying to figure out my schedule on when I'm gonna post. But yeah, just keep updated, keep me on your watch. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, follow me on my social media platforms. I'm trying to figure out this Twitter thing. I have Twitter, I just got it, but I need like a Twitter class because I haven't been really on Twitter, but I'm trying to get on there. I'm on Instagram and here on YouTube and on Snapchat, and all that information is in the description box below. But anyways, I'm so thankful if you made it to the end of this video. I hope you guys, you know, were encouraged, and I hope you guys stay to see my journey in terms of, you know, where I go on my platform. But that's pretty much it. I will see you guys in my next video because I have nothing else to say. Love you guys. Bye.